Well, we're back. Let's play Skies of Arcadia. I'm Nye, that's Trance, and we're back at Crescent Isle. Let's go see what's going on. Because I think Brabham's going to be kind of interested to see these plans. Let's go chit-chat with him. Oh, that looks like a cutscene.
Ah, cutscenes.
I think we just blew his mind again.
You know, back in these days, cutscenes weren't as commonplace as they are now. They were a rare treat.
Something about
not
how many there are
99% of the game. You know, not that I'm naming names, cough, Metal Gear, cough.
We can have it done in 10 days. Thankfully, that's not going to take 10 days, really. And now we get basically a montage. New engine. Which we already just rebuilt. New shutters. Gotta be a montage. And Enrique's going depressed. He even has the same breastplate. Well, according to the schedule, we should be ready to go. Well, we got nothing to do here, so we're just gonna skip that. There's nothing for us to do here right now. I'm not going to be buying any seeds yet, because we don't have the super sword yet. So we're just going to go to our ship. I'm Captain Vice now.
Congratulations on your promotion.
Apparently. So they get to lower the pressure shutters. This always amused me, that in a very mechanical thing, these shutters do not lower at the same time. The controller actually vibrates when they do this, so you get this real sense of power coming off the ship. A vortex? Haven't I been pointing that thing out over and over and over? This is going to be the last time Enrique travels with us.
Wait, so he's leaving the party for good?
Yep. Soon.
But he's awesome. Wait, doesn't he have at least one mandatory move?
Not mandatory, just makes my life easier.
Ah, you're gonna miss that.
As such, we're gonna go take care of that bounty real quick.
Yes. Yes.
At least you'll be able to make up for your distinct lack of Enrique by force-feeding Vice seeds until he's made of God.
Yep. I mean, Vice is already made of God, but...
More so. We're talking Super Kami Guru levels of awesome here.
Okay, so before we do that, we're gonna go take care of that bounty real quick. And probably several Piastol quests. And probably every side quest in the game if I can manage it.
Well, in that case, why not shove Vice full of seeds now?
Because that's not fun.
Yes,
I'll
it
do that
is.
for the final boss.
Ah.
This guy's more fun if it actually takes a while.
See, I'm one of those folks who's of the mind that if you make the game your bitch, you're doing it right.
Munchkin.
No. Munchkinning would be, I'm one of those guys who uses a Game Shark. Fuck that.
That too. Okay, let's see if I can find Daikukoya. I failed this once earlier.
I don't think he was flagged yet. I'm pretty sure he's flagged now. Okay. So what we're looking for... I have to cut out of this LP for a second. I'm getting another car on the keyboard. Okay. We'll find Daikukoya while we wait. There he is! Daikukoya, where are you? There he is.
That guy's the ship of Daikukoya the Wealthy, and when Trance is back, we're gonna go make him our bitch. We'll see you soon. Okay guys, let's fight this guy. This is the boat owned by Daikukoya the Wealthy.
Looks kind of crap.
Well, it has something to do with Daikukoya himself. You'll see.
Hello there!
Yeah. This
What
is Daikukoya.
the cat?
No, Daikukoya is the one on the top.
No, I know that, but his... It's a lucky cat.
He's the wealthiest man in Yafutoma. So it's kind of appropriate.
See, it's certainly something.
He actually built it himself, apparently. Now keep in mind, him having a bounty on his head is our fault, because when we got to Yafutoma, he heard of our adventures and decided he wanted to do them too.
Wow.
This guy gets actually really creepy in a second here.
He's really creepy now.
He thinks our head would make a fine trophy to put on his wall.
Okay.
His laugh, you can't hear it, Trance, his laugh is really creepy too. Like the voice actor they got for him. Really, really creepy. Okay, one failed attempt down. Let's try this again.
Hello, viewers. It's nice not going over it, and I'm not sure if Nye's going to edit the video, or how the editing is going to happen. Well, we got into the fight last time. It was pretty good, and then he killed everyone. It wasn't very fun, so we're trying it again. Hopefully he's not going to be a creepy old dick this time.
Yeah, this is try 2, guys. The first try, I got literally perfect storm to death, basically. The enemy used the exact moves I didn't need them to use at every exact moment I didn't need them to use them. Which sucks. So, we're going to hope I have a little bit better luck this time. And he summons a bodyguard. Why? And it's a... Remember, he summons stuff by throwing money to see who joins up. In this case, it's a second Yojin, because that's exactly what I need to see. Yojins are the damage dealers of his bodyguards. The boos are the ones that heal.
They're both dicks.
Yes, very much so. Vice, why did you deal no damage last turn? That doesn't make much sense. So what I am going to try to do, though I'm not going to try too hard, is to show you guys Blue Rogues, which is the special attack that you can do instead of Prophecy.
In theory, it's amazing. In practice, you'll never get it off.
Actually, you can get it off fairly often. It's just you have to not be consistently using magical abilities to get your ass back in gear. Ow. Remember, guys, this is what's up with Justice Shield up. I'm taking this much damage, and this is half damage. So, I'm taking a lot of damage here. These guys are not pushovers. Daikukoya likes to use Eternez, which will 50% chance of killing anybody on the map. Used it a lot.
Not anyone on the map, anyone he doesn't like.
No, it targets all allies.
Well, I meant, like, it won't target his stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, on any ally, or any of your players, it's 50% chance of dropping them. So we want to keep that up. He also drops Electrez, so he tries to deal electric damage. You want to keep it up to drop that. And he also uses this move, Golden Flurry. He throws money in your face, which deals damage to every one of your players, and also has a chance to confuse. It's a lot of damage, too. Luckily, no confusion this time. Let's get some heals up and see if we can kill one of the Yojins this turn. Good thing is, I'm about half buffed. Okay, there goes one of the Yojins. 5,500 damage. Not too shabby. There's Wind Slash dealing 811 damage to Aka.
Let's try this.
Here's the Electrulin. That's not gonna land. Healed. Haha. Okay, so I can't do another Pirate's Wrath to get rid of the other Yojin. That'll happen next turn. But I get to keep my buffs up, and I get to keep healing. So I'm actually in a better position now than I was last round.
Let's try this.
He deals more damage to me on his counterattack than I dealt to him. This is another reason why you want to keep Delta Shield up, because he casts Lipara, and you don't want anybody falling asleep in this battle. That would be bad.
As far as I'm concerned, sleep is probably the second worst status effect in the game. I'd honestly consider it more detrimental than death.
I don't. Sleep, you still get your spirit points for the game, or for the round.
Ah,
Let's try
So
this.
So
even
it's
if
not
you're
as
asleep,
hellish.
yeah, while you're not doing anything, Petrification denies you your spirit points, and so does Death, so does Fatigue. And at this point in the game, special attacks are kind of required.
In a lot of games that I know, the reason sleep is worse, at least the reason I think sleep is worse, is because, well, when you're affected by sleep, there's often no way to get out of it other than getting hit.
Yeah.
Death, it's like, oh, killed me, and now I'm back with more hit points than I was at before.
Aka got confused. That's not good. I mean, there's a little bit of that, but at the end of the day in here, sleep, you can at least come back from it. And you're not losing out on your special points, which are kind of required. You're not missing out on things like that. So sleep is not as bad as other things.
Yes,
actually, I think
this game you get to keep your SP. It's actually not that bad at all.
Actually, personally, I'd rate it. Death is probably the worst because it's really hard to come back from later on in the game. Death being the worst. Then I'd say probably petrification because you just lost a character to use. Then fatigue because you can at least still use the character even if you're not getting his spirit points. And then go on down the line. Okay, just need to get one more glyph of might off on Enrique. Okay, so in this round, unlike last round, this time I'm actually ahead of the curve. I'm taking out his guys pretty much faster than he's spawning them, and all of my guys are buffed, and our health is okay. It's not quite as good as I would like it to be, but I'm taking out the Yojins before they can really attack. That Boo is taking quite a lot of damage. Everybody's double buffed. Next round, I'll probably be able to get the regen up. Forget how much. No, regen costs 12, so I can't do that. Basically, any round where I'm not all out attacking, Vice is just going to attack. Aka and Enrique are going to shield up, and Fina's going to focus. See if I can get us as much HP up as I possibly can. And this kind of forces Daikukoya to use a bodyguard. If he gets 2 boos out, I'm pretty safe. He'll heal up. Yeah, there we go. They'll heal each other a lot, and they'll heal him a little bit, but it will give me time to do the things I need to get done. So, kind of boring, but, you know. However, if he gets himself another of the Yojins, I gotta kill that pretty quick. As you can see, the boos are scripted really stupidly, and they will heal each other when they do not need healing. And this is why I am not particularly worried about boos. Now what's he summoning?
You should be cautious about the Minsks that come with booze. Those things can kill you.
And there's the Yojin I was worried about. Okay. I can live with that. We're just gonna kill that thing real quick. I'm tired of hearing that song. Let's get our health back up. Yeah, you know what? I don't. As goofy as this game can be, I don't expect to see any space hamsters anytime soon.
He wasn't a giant space hamster. Or he wasn't a space hamster. He was a giant space hamster. Just a miniature one.
All giant
That's different
space,
from normal.
all giant space hamsters are space hamsters, but not all space hamsters are giant space hamsters.
True. Speaking of, it was actually confirmed, specifically by the developers and by data mining as well. The hamster, the space hamster you can get in Mass Effect, is Boo.
Yep.
Which is kind of awesome.
Same company, why wouldn't they do a callback?
Well, it's not just like, hey, it's another space hamster, lol, I see what they did there. It's, yes, that is Boo. That is him. It's the same fucking space hamster.
Well, if you go by Star Ocean rules, who's to say that Baldur's Gate doesn't take place after the Mass Effect timeline? It could just be on another, not quite technologically advanced world. Golden Flurry again.
But that would make Boo thousands of years old.
He's a space hamster. Why is that a problem?
True. My theory is that the planet from Baldur's Gate just happens to be in the Mass Effect verse, and Boo came along to make sure people don't get the dead.
You might be right. Boo is awesome that way.
Yup.
He also goes for the eyes, which, you know, that's the way you go.
Oh yeah. It's the only way to be efficient, really, if you think about it.
See, that's the problem with Cupel. That's why he only does 278 damage here, because he didn't go for the eyes.
Well, he doesn't have an epic barbarian training him.
That's really true. Leave Fina alone, damn it!
Let's try.
She didn't do anything to you, she's just healing people. Go kill the people who are hitting you. Okay. There we go. Okay, folks, this is the Blue Rogue's attack. Takes up all your spirit points like Prophecy.
Attack! Get a load of these!
A fine blade.
Every single active crew member takes part in the attack, and each one has their own special effect that applies to the battle. Some are just damage, some are buffs, some are debuffs to the enemy. And it's active crew members, so this attack will be different from one I'll do later on, where I'll do the different set of members.
Found some treasure.
I can't remember what all of them do anymore.
I gotta say, this is not only very cool, but also highly creative.
Khalifa's actually, or not Kalima, Urala's one of my favorites, actually, because she actually full heals up the party.
Nice.
I think she gets full MP back, too. But that also dealt a considerable amount of damage. Got rid of one of the bodyguards, full healed up my party. Now, let's start taking down Daikukoya himself. So yeah, that's what the Blue Rogue's attack does. Now, have you noticed that his sword is a cone,
Yeah,
Enriquez? A cone with a crown around the bottom?
it's a rapier style.
That sort of just amuses me. Yeah, but he uses it in a slashing style, when it should be stabbing. That's fine, heal him. It's not as if I'm gonna smack him again in a second anyways.
The reason for the slashing instead of stabbing? Well, there's only one I can think of. Just because he's royal doesn't mean he's smart.
This is very true. Okay, let's deal some massive damage to Daikukoya because I'm tired of this fight. It should not be as hard as it was. Then again, I should not have been trying to save 52 spirit points to run Blue Rogue, so that too.
Yeah. That's the advantage leveling gives you, really. More spirit quicker.
Well, not really. You have to have full spirit, and the way spirit points work, every turn, barring any bonuses you have, you gain 1/4 of your maximum spirit points.
Ah,
So it's not, so leveling just gives you higher max spirit points, so you can do more special attacks, but it still takes about the same amount of time to get there.
fair enough. And since Blue Rogues takes a percentage,
Well, if by percentage you mean 100%, then yes.
that's a percentage.
But yeah, Blue Rogues takes up everything, so does Prophecy.
But they are ultimates.
Yeah, they are ultimate
No.
attacks.
At a certain point, does it become more efficient to... How to word this right? Trying to think how to say this. Is there ever a point where you're better off using, say, Pirate's Wrath or whatever instead of Prophecy, despite having the full bar?
Most times. Yeah,
Fair enough.
most times it's actually more efficient to not use a super attack. In my experience, because while you're waiting to get that full bar up, you're doing what I did earlier, which is you're letting them attack you over and over and over, and you're kind of worried about using spirit points in order because that prevents you from reaching that full bar. And while you could be dealing lots and lots of damage, you're not. So no, most of the time, actually, it is more efficient to just beat the crap out of them with Pirate's Wrath than it is to
save up
go
for the
for
big
prophecy.
boom.
Now that said, there are some enemies that you actually can work with. Most of the early game bosses will do it, and then later on there will be it's also... It works if there's only one enemy. If you only have one guy to deal with, then you don't really have to worry too much. This will apply a fair amount to Piastol when I face her. She's one you can safely wait, but again, there's no point. You could be doing lots of damage. Especially because the further you go on, the more likely it is that you're going to be able to Pirate's Wrath every turn or every other turn. At this point, I'm at a point where I can Pirate's Wrath every other turn, so why wouldn't I? Woohoo, that missed. I'm actually playing really stupidly right now. I should still be shielding up, but I'm getting tired of this fight. He's almost gone. If I get enough focus, or if I get enough spirit points for another Pirate's Wrath next turn, he's gone. And I don't know if that Boo goes with him or not. Okay, let's finish this. And by the way, this Sacrifice Crystal is why I didn't just attack Daikukoya to finish. I really want to make sure he goes down. Go away, Boo.
Over there.
Well, this battle's taking forever. It's been a while since we've seen the full animation. Let's let it play. Oddly enough, no one died this round. We stayed pretty high in health the entire time. Okay, Fina, can you finish him off? No. Okay. We're done. That is Daikukoya the Wealthy. Now, Daikukoya is also not only required for Vice the Bounty King, required to get 100% completion on the bounties, all that jazz. He also drops a Vice the Extravagant ship part, so he's required for that as well. Vice, would you bitch slap him to end this? Thank you. There we go, guys.
That was easy.
Cannot believe that took me 2 tries. Lots of experience, lots of magic experience, and the Ferrix idol. Now this is why he gets creepy. I'm just gonna let this sink in for a second.
You had to use those words, didn't you?
Yes. Hey look, it gets creepier. Yep.
Ugh. Hope Vice the Pirate King becomes Vice the running for his dear life at this point, because creepy Japanese pervert for the lose.
Yeah, it keeps on getting worse.
How? How could it get worse than this?
Anybody's response: all hands on deck, prepare for emergency escape. Yep.
Fuck this, I'm gone. Later.
And of course, the two girls just cracking up over this. Okay, so that's done. That was Daikukoya the Wealthy. And that is the second to last bounty for us. Next episode, we gotta do some Piastol fights, and then I think we're going to go check something out in the Dark Rift. I'll see you guys soon.